Hey money makers, wealth creators, welcome back. This is video 8 in the training series, and we're basically going to teach you how to scale your content across platforms without any interference from yourself. You're going to post it on one platform and you could potentially then post it onto multiple platforms from there, the way that I do. Alright, so in my business I use tools, software, processes, because I don't have the time to work 10, 12 hours a day on my business. I literally have 1 hour. To give an example, I'm recording 2 YouTube videos right now, straight after each other, to save some time and to get content out to you guys so you can also move along and start getting your results faster. So in the last video as well, we looked at the earnings of this $25 company. You can still see 4,322. $60 day today so far. Yesterday it was 160, right? So basically 220 in the last 2 days, 280 in the last 3 days, right? So really moving along quite nicely, and this is how I do it. All right, this is how I do it. So let's quickly have a look at what we've done in the last video. So in the last video we actually showed you how to create a TikTok video, right? Upload it onto the platform as well with the sound and all of that. In the last 2 videos we showed you one video with your face, if you want to go and show your face and your personality and everything like that. And then in the very last video I showed you how to do it faceless, right? Like I said, it works, but in my personal opinion the face videos work much better. Even if you think your voice is funny, you're fat, bald, ugly, whatever you think about yourself, know that it will resonate with people because you have a personality and a way that you do things that just resonates, right? So in my opinion, go and try and get your face on a camera, go and put your content out there. There will always be haters, all right, but don't worry about them. Just keep your head down. Focus daily on what you need to do. So after your website and your funnel and your domain and your autoresponder has been set up, right? Don't worry about that. If you've tested everything and it's working, 100%. Every single day what you need to do is push traffic to your website, right? Push traffic to your website. So every single day when I wake up, it takes me 15 minutes. I send my MLGS emails, right? And I send within one email, I've shown you guys, I send in the same email an offer of ClickBank and then an HPA offer as well. I make at least 3 to 4 sales a week on ClickBank and at least 2 to 3 sales on HPA with mileage and secret on its own, right? Outside of that, this is what I do. So I create content for TikTok and I put my face on it. I'm doing talking heads right now, but I will go back to actually teaching people how to do certain things, right? The same that I told you how to do the research. I'm going to go back to that and actually just push out content like I've never done before. I've given myself the last 4 months of this year to really scale this puppy and show you guys what is possible. So now we have a TikTok video. What do we want to do with that TikTok video after uploading it onto TikTok is we want to get it onto Instagram without actually creating another video, right? And we want to get a short form video also on YouTube for the shorts section, right? And we would want to also get it onto, you can put it onto Facebook. Facebook Reels currently can't be automated. So you have to manually load it onto your profile or onto your page under Reels, right? And we want to get it onto Twitter, right? Twitter, and then also something like Pinterest, okay? So I'm just going to do a PI for Pinterest, right? So we're literally going to take this one video and then push it onto all of these platforms, right? You can do this manually. I'm not telling you to go and get the tool because I know it's not feasible for everyone to get all the tools and stuff that is recommended, but it's only there to make your life easier. It doesn't mean if you don't have it, you can't be successful. It just means that you have more manual tasks. And for me, the investment into this product just makes so much sense in terms of time saved, right? So you know how to create a video, you know how to upload it onto TikTok, right? Why I want to, before I go into the software itself, I want to show you that when we load one video, let's say we only focus on TikTok, right? We make our content and it might be very good content, right? But it bombs out on TikTok. Now we sit there and we think, crap, this should have been a banger. It should have produced a lot of views and get an audience and get me likes and follows and maybe a click on my website and a sale and things like that. And nothing happened because I got like 5 views on it, right? We have zero control over what the platform does with our content in terms of pushing it to an audience. What we have control over is improving our video styles, our hooks, our hashtag strategy, and things like that to facilitate the platform so that they can push our content to more and more people, because they will see certain triggers on the video and that will give them, not them, the algorithm, an opportunity to push it to more and more people on the platform. But let's say now that one piece of content bombed out, you will not get any traffic from that video again, right? I know TikTok and some of the other platforms, what they do is you have an initial period where you can get views, and that can be up to a couple of days. Then it will basically taper in very slow. But a month or a couple of weeks later or a couple of months later, that same piece of content can suddenly move again, and you will start seeing that suddenly there's just a lot of views. So it's not every single video that goes viral within the first hour or 2 or 24. Some of those content pieces actually go viral much later on, right? And that's why it's important to just keep on focusing on your content. Don't worry about the likes, the follows, the views and things like that, because we've got no control over that. Let the algorithm determine which piece of content they want to push, which content they believe should go to the masses. All right, we just create content. But now, if your content didn't perform on TikTok, but you have these other platforms that you posted on, you have a better chance of that one video performing on one of these platforms. And because you're racking up exposure, it gives you more opportunities for people to actually hear your message, interact with your content, go to your website, go to wherever you want to push them to, right? And all of this is for free if you do it manually. All right, so let's have a look, see if I can find one piece of content to just show you on 3 platforms what I mean. Okay, so let's take the latest piece of content. All right, so this is my personal TikTok account. You can see 23,500 views. This latest one got 18 views, right? TikTok, I see in the last while, they actually pushed 24 hours later, it actually starts tapering in. But I loaded this morning before I went to work. So at 6 a.m. this morning, I actually uploaded this video specifically. TikTok first, right? From TikTok, then it goes to the other platforms as well. On this one, I only got 18 views, right? On my Instagram, that same video produced 1,292 views. So just think about it. If I only was reliant on TikTok for traffic, it would have been a bomb, right? I would have bombed out and I would feel deflated if this was my first video or one of a few, and I'm trying to build myself up and give myself momentum, and I see something like that, right? Now, I go to YouTube and I say, what has happened at YouTube? Oh crap, also 10 views, and you can see 13 hours. Okay, but now look at this. Here's a video that I created again. Just a crappy video actually. It's just a 6-second video with some text on it. And this has gone for 3,200 views on YouTube Shorts, right? And you can see the average of the others. It's not too great. But this one just popped off. Okay. On TikTok, on Instagram, 335 views. and on TikTok 1,342 views. The same video, the same hashtags, the same everything except the platform, and you can see how it interacts across the platforms, right? And this is why it's important to have your content across multiple platforms. So how am I able to actually get one piece of content to 5 different platforms? I use a tool called Repurpose, and I'll leave a link below that you can join. So yes, I will get a commission, but it's very small. But if you think that I'm adding value to your business and to your growth, and you want to buy it through my link, I would appreciate it. It's not going to make me rich at the end of the day because it's a very small commission. But I think there's a lot of value in this tool and things that you can actually learn from. So what this basically does is it takes your accounts. So firstly, you have to go and register an account, and there's you can do an Instagram, a Pinterest, a YouTube Shorts, right? You want to do the YouTube Shorts, your TikTok account, and then also your Twitter account. So those are the 5 that I'm actually doing. All right. So what I'm doing here is I have decided to go the Google Drive route, and I'll tell you why. Because on my personal profile, I have an editor that do the talking head captions and things like that for me. So I send it to him. He does the auto captions, and then he uploads it back into Google Drive. Then I push it. But the integration so far hasn't been great. So I've been manually posting it to TikTok, and then it's pulling from there. All right. So after you load all of your accounts here, you go to workflows. Just let it load, and then you create a workflow in this, right? So what you will see is it picks up all of the videos. So my personal account, it's probably about 2 years old. I haven't been active for 2 years on it. There's sporadic times that I was active on it. So it's picked up all of those videos, right? And I can post all of those if I want to, wherever I want to. But basically what the flow is supposed to be, if I can get the Google Drive to work properly, is Google Drive to TikTok, right? It pushes it to the app, goes into like a draft mode. I add my hashtags, the sound, whatever. I post it on TikTok. As soon as it goes live on TikTok, then a trigger hits because all of the others are active, right? And auto publish. So what happens is once it picks up that it's on TikTok, it moves it from TikTok, copies it basically over to Twitter, over to Pinterest, over to YouTube, and over to Instagram without me doing anything else. So I literally just post it on TikTok, and then from there it copies it out. And that is how I get this video onto this platform to get those results. And if you're going to have a look at the hashtags on these videos, they are exactly the same. But you can see how different they actually interact with the audience, right? The one big difference that I've also started doing in my accounts, and this you will see, is that I'm pushing my traffic to my YouTube videos, right? So I'm basically sending them to day one. I want people to go in knowing what to expect, right? Because I don't want refunds within the first day. And that's what I've seen, is that people think they can start a business with $25, which you can, right? But after that $25 investment, not do anything to get to your mark of $100,000 in 12 months. So what I'm trying to do with this YouTube series is actually show what you need to do, give you all the tools that you need to have, and that you know exactly what you need to do, right, to bring this business from $0 to $100,000. Okay, so there's nothing fake about me, my results. What I'm doing is what I'm showing you is what I'm doing, and that is what is working. All right, so if you follow what I do, you can expect results. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer, right? The thing is that give yourself 12 months. Give yourself 12 months with this business, but also give yourself 1 hour a day where you are just going to create content. If you can create one piece of content, that is fine, as long as you've done something to move your business forward. If you're going to spend time tweaking your website to improve it, that is fine, because you're doing something in your business that's moving you forward. If you are going to post a video that you created yesterday across your 5 platforms, that is great, because you are moving forward. Give yourself a break in terms of when you are doing something positive in your business, even the minute things that you're doing, it's moving yourself from here to a better space, to a space where you are growing, right? And just remember that these pieces of content that we're creating is going to be out there, and at any point in time, your ideal customer will see that content. It will resonate with them, and they will go through the process where you are pushing them. So you're pushing your viewers, or your viewers and your followers to your capture page. From your capture page to the sales page, that is fine. If you have your 7-day follow-up sequence to let them follow up, right? That is fine, because that also works. I am just testing something else to make sure that when I bring in people, that they know what to do from day one and they can take action immediately. Okay, so that is how you can scale your business literally with automations, right? So your website is running on automations. Your autoresponder is an automated system. Your content can now also be semi-automated, because you still need to record something. You still need to produce content. Some of the guys that have joined my business, they are actually outsourcing their content. So they've gotten a spokesperson and they're willing to pay that person to create content for them, which is fun. There's risk in that as well. But there's risk in everything, right? So for me, put your face, put your voice, if you're not going to do, if you're going to do the faceless content, but put something of you into your business, right? And then see how people just react to it, right? I've got an accent. I'm from South Africa. I'm a working class man. You can see the attire, but still you can see the results that I'm getting, because I'm authentic to who I am, and I try and help people along the way. Right, this business works 100% if you work it. All right, so the business work if you work it. All right, so that is my story for today. So in the last 2 videos, actually last 3 videos, we've done quite a bit, right? We have been taught how to do a video, how to record a video, how to edit a video, how to upload it onto TikTok, how to then automate that process after you've registered your accounts on the platforms that are actually supported. And that's maybe something that I can show you, is in the connection tab, how many platforms you could potentially connect, right? So you can see, so it's a podcast as well. You can do podcast, SoundCloud, YouTube, Google Drive. This is a storage like Google Drive, Dropbox, Facebook. It doesn't post a reel, right? So it will post a video, and the video is not the same as a reel, doesn't get the same reach, and that's why I still post my Facebook reels manually. All right, remember what I said to you, straight to your profile performs better than through a page. You can do LinkedIn if you want to. Twitter I've set up as well. Not sure what Binge Network is. Also haven't used them. This is also a podcast. I think this is also maybe a podcast. Instagram, WordPress, WebEx is the same as like a Zoom platform as well, TikTok and Pinterest. All right. So if you can set up the 5, Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube, and then load it manually on Facebook, you've got 6 places where your content is going out to. So even if you create one piece of content, but you post it to all of these platforms, you are moving yourself 10 times faster than your competition or anyone else. These are the things that people don't talk about, right? These are the things that get results. It's not just doing one traffic source once a week, right? It's doing 6 traffic sources or 10 traffic sources every single day. What I do is I've got a personal sort of brand where I'm the face. But then I also have content producers that produce content for me that is faceless. So the same that I taught you, I taught them how to do content where they don't show anyone's face basically on it. And I have 5 TikTok accounts. I'm trying to get the 5 Instagram accounts. It's a little bit tricky, trying to get that going. 5 YouTube accounts are connected. That will go to the 3 platforms at least. Pinterest will be the next one, and then Twitter will be the 5th one. The Facebook is a little bit difficult because I can do it. I can post it onto the pages, but yet again, that's manual, right? And I don't have time to post the amount of content that we're creating through that sort of virtual assistants that are helping me. It's just mass amounts of content. So it's literally like 100 pieces of content per week that has to be distributed across the platforms. All right. And I don't have the time to go and do that. So just know that there's options. So if you're going to do one account over 5 or 6 platforms, you're already better off. If you can do 2 or 3 TikToks accounts, 3 Instagram accounts, 5 Instagram accounts, how many ever, and just create your content and let it distribute across that network, you're going to move yourself fast at the speed of light. And that is how you can get that job quitting income, if that is what you want, in the shortest period of time if you scale your business. All right. My name is Hansie. If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate a like and a follow on this video, on the channel. I'm going to create more and more content for you guys to show you how to really get success in this business and how we can grow together and get to that elusive $100,000 in 12 months. All right. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video.